Hare Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridvaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridvaradhari Yashodanandana Prajajanaranjana Yashodanandana Prajajanaranjana Yamunatira Vanakyahari Yamunatira Vanakyahari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Gaur Premanande Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Sarasatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhirayat Nastapraeshu Papadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki. So tomorrow is the auspicious because tomorrow is Dvadashi, so we have to break the fast for the Ekadashi. So we cannot fast on the Dvadashi. So we want to speak about the appearance of Lord Vamanadeva this evening. So Lord Vishnu appears in many different species of life. He comes in the aquatics as Matsya. Aquatics. Aquatics, yeah. And he comes in animals as the form of Lord Varaha. Varaha. And he comes among the human beings as Lord Krishna and Lord Rama.
人类的化身，比如说主奎师那和 Rama。
And he comes among the demigods as Lord Vamanadeva.
半神的话就是 Vamanadeva。
So Lord Vamanadeva was born as the son of Aditi and Kashyap.
他作为阿迪蒂的喀夏的儿子而出生 Vamanadeva。
So it happened that the demigods, headed by Indra, Indra is the king of the demigods, he had offended their guru Brihaspati.
Indra 他冒犯了Brihaspati Guru 灵性导师。
So Brihaspati saw Indra was proud and offensive, so he left the assembly and he disappeared. He wouldn't allow the demigods to find him.
Brihaspati 呢，他见到 Indra 非常的骄傲，很傲慢，就很不满，于是离开了这个地方，没有人能够找到他。
So when Brihaspati left the demigods, then the demigods lost their power, and when the demons came to fight them, they defeated them.
所以当他离开半神人后，半神人们就失去了自己的力量。这个时候，恶魔来向他们挑战，半神人就被打败了。
The demons had been very faithful to their guru Sukracharya, and they followed all of his instructions, so they became very powerful.
因为这些恶魔非常遵循自己的灵性导师。
Power, spiritual power.
当你遵循灵性导师的训示，就会获得灵性的力量。
The demigods actually killed Bali Maharaj.
所以巴利王就带领着这个恶魔们，在他们和半神人作战的一刻，他几乎被半神人要杀死了。
But Sukracharya was so powerful that he could bring him back to life.
这些半人实际上把他杀死了巴利王，但是灵性导师苏克差非常的有力量，又把他救了回来。
So you could imagine if you're killed and your guru brings you back to life, you have a lot of faith in your guru.
你可以想象，如果你死了，灵性导师把你死而复生，你对他的信念有多强大。
So Bali Maharaj had a lot of faith in his guru Sukracharya. I followed all of his instructions.
所以巴利王对自己的灵性导师苏克差人非常有信心，遵循他所有的教导。
One of the instructions which he'd had from Sukracharya was that he should give charity to the Brahmanas.
其中的一个教导是应该给婆罗门的布施。
And we see several demons who did this. There were people like in Krishna Lila, Jarasandha also would give charity to Brahmanas.
我们听说过有几个恶魔做到这种布施，有一个恶魔叫
Jarasandha.
他也给了，在奎师那教时光当中，他也给了布施。
So Bali Maharaj was leading the demons, and they went. Sukracharya told them that the demigods have lost their guru. You'll be able to defeat them easily now. So the demons went and attacked the demigods and defeated them.
巴利王就率领着恶魔们，他们的灵性导师苏克差也说，半神人失去了自己的灵性导师，没有力量，会被你们击败。
So the demigods, they're all actually sons of Diti.
半神人他们都是Diti.
Aditi.
他们都是阿迪提的后代。
Right? And what happened when the demigods were defeated? Then they went into hiding. Because the demons had defeated them, they took over the heavenly planets.
所以半神人被击败之后，恶魔们就占领了天堂星宿。
And they went into hiding. But when they were away in hiding, then their mother, Aditi, was missing them very much.
半神人就开始了躲起来，但是他们的母亲阿弟弟很想念他们。
She was thinking about my children. Where are they? I want to see my sons.
她想我的孩子们在哪儿？我想见他们。
Yeah, I want to see my sons.
我想见我的儿子们。
So she approached her husband and she begged her husband Kashyapa.
所以她去到这个丈夫那边向他请求。
And the result was that Aditi gave birth to a child who was actually an incarnation of God.
阿弟弟他诞生了一个儿子，这个儿子是神的化身。
He was a very special child. He was in the form of a dwarf Brahmana.
他是一个特别的孩子，他的形象呢就是一个小矮人婆罗门的形象，
And he was very attractive.
很有吸引力。
So when of course this child who is the dwarf Brahmana, this is Lord Vamanadeva.
这个小矮人婆罗门就是 Vamanadeva。
And he came as one of the children of Aditi and Kashyapa.
他作为阿迪提的一个孩子出生。
And so he wants to help the demigods get back the heavenly planets.
他想要帮助半世人重新夺回天堂星系。
Whenever there's trouble from the demons, then the demigods need help, and often the Lord has to come and help them.
每当恶魔制造麻烦的时候，半世人需要帮助，这个时候主通常会帮助他们。
So it happened, Lord Vamanadeva came in the form of the dwarf Brahmana, and he went to see Bali Maharaj.
所以主Vamanadeva就以一个小矮人婆罗门的形象出现，去见巴利王。
Bali Maharaj was occupying Indra's position. He was ruling the heavenly planets.
巴利王此时此刻呢是占着因爪的位置，他在统领天堂星宿。
So Lord Vamanadeva came before Bali Maharaj, and Bali Maharaj could see that he's a Brahmana, and he understood he must want some charity.
所以当Vamanadeva出现在巴利王面前的时候，巴利王见到他是一个婆罗门，就知道了婆罗门应该是想要一些布施。
So Bali Maharaj requested Lord Vamanadeva, "What would you like, my dear Brahmana? What can I give you?"
巴利王就对Vamanadeva说：“亲爱的婆罗门，你想要什么，我能给你什么。”
And Lord Vamanadeva said, I would like 3 steps of land.
Vamanadeva说：“我想要3个步子那么大的土地。”
But Bali Maharaj said, "What? Only 3 steps of land?
巴利王说：“只有3个步子那么多。
You know, I can give you a
许多美丽的妻子，
I can give you wealth.
给你财富。
Why you only want 3 steps?"
你为什么只想给巴利王说不，我只大的地方？
If a person is not satisfied with 3 steps of land, he won't be satisfied with 3 planets.
如果一个人有了3个步子这么多的土地，他不满足，即使他有3个星宿，也不会获得满足。
I just simply asking you, just please give me 3 steps of land.
请你就给我3个步子这么多的土地吧。
But beside Bali Maharaj was Bali Maharaj's guru, Sukracharya. And Sukracharya could understand that this Brahmana is not an ordinary Brahmana boy.
但是除了巴利王之外呢，他的 guru Sukracharya 就知道这个婆罗门不是一般的婆罗门。
And Sukracharya told Bali Maharaj, "Don't give this Brahmana boy any charity. I think he's the Supreme Lord. He could be the Supreme Lord himself, and he's come to cheat you."
他的 guru 就说到，不要给这个婆罗门任何的东西，我觉得他是至尊主，他是来骗你的。
So Sukracharya was a guru, and he's telling Bali Maharaj, "Don't give him any charity."
Sukracharya 作为 guru 灵性导师，就告诉巴利王说，不要给他布施，
So Bali Maharaj,
不要给婆罗门布施。
so Bali Maharaj was thinking that if I give charity, then I'm disobeying my guru.
他现在就想，现在我如果给布施，就违背了灵性导师。
But previously, my guru had told me to give charity to Brahmanas.
但是之前 guru 告诉我要给婆罗门布施的，
And now he's saying, don't give him charity.
现在他又说不要给他布施。
So why is he changing? He's changing his instructions.
他改变了他的训示。
And Bali Maharaj also thought that if he is the Lord and I don't give charity, then he can take it from me anyway.
巴利王这个时候想，如果他真的是至尊主，而我不给他这个布施，他自己也会想法获得从我这里。
But if I give charity to him and he is the Lord, then I get the credit of giving him.
如果他是至尊主，我给了他布施，至少我做了这件好事。
But if I don't give him, he'll take everything anyway.
如果我不给他，他自己也可以把所有一切都拿走。
So it's better I give him.
所以我还是给吧。
Because if he's going to take it, if he takes it by force, that's not very good.
如果一切被强制的被至尊主带走，那可不好了。
It won't give me a name. But if I give in charity, I'll get the credit of having given charity to him.
如果我不给他，他强制的带走一切，我什么也得不到。但我给了他，至少我还有一个好的做了一件好事。
But the guru Shukracharya is a problem because Shukracharya is saying, don't give him.
但是灵性导师的训示不要给，这个时候就成了麻烦了。怎么去面对灵性导师呢？
Because if you get, he'll take everything away. You'll have nothing left.
因为苏格查尔他的咕噜说，如果你给的话，你就会失去一切。
Try to understand. This Sukracharya was more interested. He didn't want his disciple to lose all his wealth. He liked the idea that his disciple has a lot of wealth.
所以这位灵性导师苏格查尔他的心态是不想让自己的门徒失去一切，他喜欢自己的门徒是富有的。
And if the disciple has a lot of wealth, then he can maintain the guru, right?
门徒有很多财富就可以维系咕噜。
If the disciple's poor, then how will he take care of the guru?
如果门徒变得一穷一贫而起，他怎么去维系咕噜呢？
So Shukracharya was worried, maybe my disciple will lose everything.
苏格查尔就很担忧，可能我的门徒要失去一切了。
That will be very bad for me.
对我来说可太糟糕了。
So he's telling, don't give him any charity.
他说不要给他任何的布施。
But Bali Maharaj thought, well, he told me before I should give to the Brahmanas.
巴利王想，他之前的训示是要给婆罗门布施的。
And if he is the Lord, he'll take it anyway.
如果他真的是至尊主，他想方设法也会获得自己想要的东西。
So better I will give him.
最好我还是给吧。
So Bali Maharaj decided to give charity.
所以巴利王就给了这个婆罗门他的布施。
And of course, when he used his lota and he poured water into the hands of Lord Vamanadeva, indicating that he agreed to give.
所以他就把这个净化的水洒到了Vamanadeva的手中，意味着他是愿意会给他布施的。
And then Lord Vamanadeva immediately assumed a gigantic form.
立刻呢，Vamanadeva他就恢复了巨大的形体。
And with one step, he covered half the universe.
他迈出的第一步就覆盖了整个的宇宙，半个宇宙。
And with the second step, he covered the other half of the universe.
他迈出第二步就覆盖了剩下的半个宇宙。
It is said when he extended his foot, it went right to the covering of the universe and made a hole in the covering of the universe.
据说他迈出的步伐，甚至把这个宇宙的覆盖层都打出一个洞来。
And at that time, the water from the causal ocean came into the universe.
这个时候呢，来自于运淡之洋的水就灌入了宇宙之中。
And that water flows down through the universe in the form of the Ganga.
这个时候，这个水流到了世界，这个物质世界形成了恒河。
And that water has great power because it washed the feet of Lord Vamanadeva.
恒河的水非常具有力量，因为它曾经清洗过Vamanadeva的脚。
When he extended his foot, his toes pierced the covering, so his feet were washed by all that water.
他迈出了步子的时候，因为知道了这个洞有了恒河的水，所以这个水是触碰过他的脚。
So that's why Ganga water is so powerful.
这就是为什么恒河的水如此具有力量。
And that's why Lord Shiva also holds the water on his head.
这也是为什么主Shiva也把恒河的水洒在自己的头上。
It's the bath water, it's the Abhishek of Lord Vamanadeva.
这是来自于主Vamanadeva的 Abhishek。
So Lord Vamanadeva then spoke to Bali Maharaj that he said, "You promised me 3 steps of land."
Vamanadeva 就对巴利王说：“你向我承诺了3个步子那么多的土地。
Where am I supposed to take the 3rd step?
那我的第3步应该迈到哪里呢？
You have cheated me. You have lied to me.
你骗了我，你向我撒谎了。
You promised me 3 steps of land."
你向我承诺的是3个步子那么多。
And at that time, Lord Vamanadeva, he had Bali Maharaj tied up with the ropes of Varuna.
这个时候呢，巴利王就被Vamanadeva用Varuna的绳绑起来了。
And different people all came to try to appeal to Lord Vamanadeva to be merciful to Bali Maharaj.
很多人都来到这个地方，向Vamanadeva请求，请他对巴利王仁慈一些。
Prahlad Maharaj came there.
Prahlad Maharaj 来了。
And all of his family were there, his wife and his daughter, and they were all there, and they saw their father taken a prisoner.
巴利王他的很多家人也在这个地方，他的儿子就看到父亲，像一个犯人一样被绑在这里。
One minute he had been the king of heaven, and he was so powerful, he was controlling the universe.
上一秒他还是天堂的主人，非常的强大，控制着整个宇宙。
But the next minute he was a prisoner.
下一秒就成为了囚犯，
He'd lost everything.
失去了一切。
So Lord Vamanadeva said, "You cheated me. You promised me 3 steps.
主Vamanadeva说：“你骗了我，你向我承诺了3个步子那么多的地，
Where should I take the 3rd step?"
我的第3步放在哪里呢？”
So then Bali Maharaj said, "You can take the 3rd step on my head."
巴利王就说：“你可以把第3步放在我的头上。”
Because although you've taken the universe, you have not taken me.
因为即使你占领了整个的宇宙，你没有得到我。
So you can take the 3rd step on my head.
第3步你可以放在我的头上。
So in this way, Lord Vamanadeva took Bali Maharaj down to the lower planets, the planets in the lower region of the universe.
所以就这样子呢，主把巴利王带到了低等的星宿。
Actually, Sukracharya, the guru of Bali Maharaj, he had cursed Bali Maharaj. He said, "If you give charity, I curse you, that you will go to hell."
实际上，苏格查亚就诅咒了巴利王。他说：“如果你给这个人布施的话，我就诅咒你去到地狱。”
So when Lord Vamanadeva was given the 3rd step on the head of Bali Maharaj, he put Bali Maharaj into the lower region of the universe.
所以，当Vamanadeva把第3步放在巴利王的脚上的时候，他就把巴利王带到了低等星宿。
But that region is the subterranean heavenly planets.
Subterranean.
Yeah, subterranean. How to translate that, I don't know. But anyway, although it's a hellish planet, it's very opulent.
但是这个低等星宿呢，虽然是低等星宿，它很富裕，
There's no sunlight.
没有阳光。
Everything is lit by the light of jewels.
它是被什么照亮？是被珠宝散发出的光辉而照亮。
Because it's in the lower region of the universe, they don't get the light of the sun.
因为它在宇宙的低端、下端，所以它没有办法获得阳光。
So this is where the demons are supposed to reside.
这个是恶魔们应该待的地方。
Right? The demigods, they live up in Swarga Loka, in the heavenly planets.
拜神人住在高等星宿 Svargaloka，
And the demons, they reside in the lower region of the universe.
恶魔们就住在宇宙的低等星宿。
But sometimes the demons come and attack the demigods and take over the heavenly planet.
但是有的时候，恶魔会去到天堂星宿去和半神人作战。
And at that time, the Lord has to come and help the demigods.
这个时候，主就会出现帮助半神人。
So Vamanadeva, he put Bali Maharaj back into the lower region of the universe.
所以Vamanadeva就把巴利王放在了宇宙的低等星宿。
And the Lord Vamanadeva told him, said, "Don't worry, I'm also coming there with you, and I will be your doorkeeper."
但是Vamanadeva对巴利王说：“不要担心，我也会前往这里和你在一起，我会成为你的守门人。”
So it is said Lord Vamanadeva resides there in the Sutala Loka, one of the planets in the lower region of the universe, and Lord Vamanadeva is there as his doorkeeper.
所以主Vamanadeva就去到了这个低等星宿巴利王所在的这个地方，成为他的守门人。
Nobody can disturb Bali Maharaj.
没有任何人可以干扰巴利王。
Because Lord Vamanadeva is there to protect him.
因为在这里Vamanadeva在保护着他。
So this example of Bali Maharaj is very important for us because it shows how his devotional service, two forms of devotional service are very, very difficult and very rare.
在九项奉爱活动中有两项非常的困难，也非常的罕见。
One is becoming the friend of the Lord,
一个是成为主的朋友，
and the other is to surrender everything.
另外一个是把一切献给主。
And we see the wonderful quality in Bali Maharaj, how he was so determined to keep his honesty.
我们看到巴利王一个非常优秀的品质，他是如何保持忠诚的，向自己保持诚实。
Honesty is a very important quality for the devotee.
对于奉献者来说，这种真诚、诚实是很重要的。
Right? It said Maharaj Yudhisthira never told a lie.
据说优律氏王从来没有撒过谎。
And said even his chariot did not touch the ground because he was so honest. His chariot floated off the ground.
因为他如此的诚实，所以他的这个座驾从来都不接触到地面。
And when Lord Krishna asked him to lie, Lord Krishna wanted him to tell Dronacharya, Ashwatthama's dead.
主跟是那讲，他告诉Dronacharya一个谎言，说阿什曼已经死掉了。
Yudhisthira, he said, no, I can't tell a lie like that, no.
优律氏王说，我没有办法撒谎。
Of course, they did a trick so that they said Ashwatthama, the elephant, is dead.
他们说阿什曼是大象。
Yeah, Ashwatthama is also the name of an elephant, so they killed the elephant.
因为这也是大象的名字，他杀死了一头大象。
And so in this way they could kill Dronacharya.
所以
They could go on and kill Dronacharya. When Dronacharya heard his son was dead, then he didn't want to fight anymore.
因为Dronacharya知道自己的儿子死掉了，他不想再作战了。但以这种方式，他们就骗了他，让他来作战，能够杀死他。
So he took samadhi, and when he was in samadhi, they killed him.
然后他就来到三摩地。
So anyway, Maharaj Yudhisthira never told a lie. Maharaj Dasarath, the father of Lord Ramachandra, he was also famous. He did not lie.
所以历史上从来没有撒过谎，然后主要的父亲达什纳也从来没有撒过谎。
He had promised Kaikeyi 2 boons, and when Kaikeyi wanted to send Lord Rama to the forest, he didn't want to keep his promise. But she said, no, you have to keep your promise. You always keep your promise.
他给了Kaikeyi一个祝福，但是当这个人跟他说想要把主Rama送到森林里的时候，Rama的父亲没有拒绝，因为他想要遵守自己的诺言。
He had famous words. He said, better I die than tell a lie.
他最著名的一句话说：我死掉也比撒谎要好。
Right? Rago kali rab jalyai pranjayarun vachanajai. something like that. So, very famous, surrendered everything to Krishna.
就这样子，他遵守自己的承诺，然后把一切都给了奎师那。
Very difficult thing to do.
这是一件很难的事情。
Another person who also surrendered everything was Queen Rukmini.
另外一个人，他把一切给了主，是 Rukmini 王后。
Rukmini was ready to give up everything for the service of Lord Krishna.
为了奎师那的服务 ，Rukmini 愿意把一切都给出去。
Of course, Rukmini is not an ordinary lady. She is the goddess of fortune.
当然 ，Rukmini 不是一般人，她是财富女神。
But she's ready to give everything for Krishna.
她是幸运女神，但是她愿意把一切都给奎师那。
So, in the same way, Bali Maharaj surrendered everything for Lord Vamanadeva.
巴利王也一样，把一切都给了Vamanadeva。
So, tomorrow is the day we're remembering how Lord Vamanadeva appeared at noon, and he appeared in this place where Bali Maharaj was performing yagya.
所以我们明天就会记住Vamanadeva是如何在中午出现的，出现在巴利王做火祭的地方。
And Bali Maharaj is such a great devotee that he could give up everything.
巴利王是一个伟大的奉献者，他可以把一切都给出去。
After having everything, he'd achieved everything, he'd got the whole heavenly planets and all the demigods under him. He was so powerful, but he gave up everything.
巴利王他奉献了一切之后，他也得到了一切。他以前非常的强大，拥有整个的星宿，所有的万神在他控制之下。
So although he was born in the demon family, he was born in the family of the demons like Prahlad, but still he was a great devotee.
虽然他出生在一个恶魔的家庭，但是他是一个伟大的奉献者。
So we see examples like this, how birth is not an obstacle, does not have to be an obstacle to being a devotee.
我们见过很多这样子的例子，一个人的出生并不是任何的障碍，并不是成为伟大奉献者的障碍。
Bali Maharaj had,
Maharaj 那里得到了祝福。
and although he was with the demons and fighting with the demons, but when the Lord came as Vamanadev, he gave up everything for him.
虽然他和恶魔们在一起作战，去攻击犯神，但是Vamanadeva来的时候，他就把一切给了Vamanadeva。
So very instructive pastime for all of us.
这个逍遥时光对我们来说很有指导意义。
Any question?
大家有什么问题吗？
Yes?
我想请教一下，就是我们在生活中有一些不能撒的谎，比如说我这次来上马来西亚朝圣见您，那就要对单位撒谎。然后还有比如说像我们生活中有一些有的至亲要生了很重的病，需要家里人病情这样的谎言，这样可以撒吗？这样的话，还是
The Mataji is asking sometimes it's necessary to lie because when she comes here for the yashma, the devotees, she has to lie to the boss, and sometimes family they say she has been lying. So, what to do in this situation?
Yes, well, for the service of Krishna, you can do these things.
如果是为了奎师那的服务，你可以这么做。
For the service of Krishna, that is not wrong.
如果是为奎师那而服务，这不是错的事情。
But if you just tell lies just for our own sense gratification, then it is not good.
如果是为了自己的感官享乐，就不好。
We don't want to make a habit of telling lies.
我们不想养成撒谎的习惯。
It said the earth can tolerate any burden other than that of a person who's a liar. The earth will tolerate any burden on this planet except that of a person who is not honest.
地球它可以承载任何的负担，但是它不喜欢承载这些不诚实的人。
And truthfulness is one of the pillars of religiosity.
宗教的其中一个石碑，它就是诚实。
The bull stands on 4 legs, and the 4 legs are the pillars of religion.
所以这个公牛有4条腿，它代表了宗教的4个原则。
Satyam, Socham, Daya, Tapa. Satyam, truthfulness.
第一个Satyam是诚实。
Socham, cleanliness.
洁净。
Daya, mercy.
仁慈。
Tapa, austerity.
诚实是重要的一个品质，我们需要去培养练习。
So truthfulness is to understand everything belongs to Krishna.
但是它意味着理解一切。
Everything is meant for Krishna's service.
一切应该是用为Krishna做服务。
So if you're telling somebody I have to go to, if you were to tell them I'm going to serve Krishna, they wouldn't let you go.
如果你跟他们说你要去服务Krishna，他们不会让你走。
So for the service of Krishna, sometimes we have to do these kind of things.
所以有的时候为了Krishna的服务，我们需要做这种事情。
Any other question?
大家还有其他的问题吗
Yes, go. Purna Prajna.
My question is, can you please help explain the position of Sukracharya? Because in Bhagavad Gita, a bona fide spiritual master is someone in discipline succession who brings us to Krishna. But Sukracharya is a spiritual master who is telling not to go to Krishna. So can you explain the position of Sukracharya Guru?
他问问题是否可以解释一下苏瑞萨所属的位置？因为在国家梵歌当中，我们说了要遵循灵性导师的训示，但是巴利王他违背了说不要给布施这个训示。
We can understand Sukracharya's position from the name. Sukra means Siman. It means his position as the guru is based on his birth.
苏克的意思是新业的意思，所以意味着他这个灵性导师的位置呢，是因为他的出生而获得的。
So there are some spiritual masters like that. They're considered guru simply by their birth.
所以的灵性导师获得的这个地位，仅仅是因为他们的出身背景。
Just like people claim to be brahmanas simply by their birth.
就像有些婆罗门自称婆罗门，因为出生。
So similarly, Shukra Acharya, he was Acharya because of his birth.
所以说Acharya他是灵性导师，因为他的出身。
And he took that position. So he's simply giving material instructions, how to benefit people materially.
他的训示是基于物质层面的，如何在物质层面获得好处。
As I said, he was concerned also about his own position. He didn't want to see his disciple lose all their wealth.
我们也听到他在乎自己的处境，他不想让门徒失去一切。
So he was not really interested in the spiritual welfare of his disciple, Bali Maharaj.
所以他对自己的门徒巴利王的灵性财富、灵性并不感兴趣。
He was more interested in his material benefit.
他更在乎的是物质的利益。
So that is a materialistic guru.
这是物质主义的guru.
It's not really a spiritual teacher.
并不是真正的灵性老师。
So you get acharyas like that. They will simply instruct you in material life.
所以得到这样的灵性guru，他们仅仅会指导我们怎样去过物质生活。
And they don't give you the spiritual knowledge.
并不给你灵性知识，
but they may help you materially.
可能在物质层面帮助到你。
I said, Shukracharya brought Bali Maharaj back from death. He had died. He brought him back to life.
巴利王曾经死掉了，然后苏克他把他从死里复生。
So he was very powerful,
他具有强大的力量，
but material power,
但是物质力量
not spiritual power.
不是灵性的力量。
And when the Lord came, he knew this could be the Lord. He's the Lord. Don't give him any charity.
所以当主出现的时候，他知道这个可能是至尊主，说不要给他布施。
If he was a real guru, he would immediately give everything.
如果他是真正的咕噜，会立刻说到把一切都给他。
But he said, don't give him.
他说不要给，
So that's the material guru.
这是物质的咕噜。
And so that kind of guru will not help you advance spiritually.
这种咕噜不会帮助你在灵性上成长。
But some people don't want spiritual. They want the material.
但是有的人不想要灵性的老师，他想要物质的老师，
They're called demons.
他们被称为恶魔，
Not devotees. They're not devotees.
他们不是奉献者。
Right? There's two kinds of people. There's the divine nature and the demoniac nature.
有两种人，一种是具有神性的神圣的人，另外一种是具有恶魔性质的人。
So you have to distinguish.
所以我们要做出区分。
You get gurus like that. They attract sick people. If someone's sick, they can go to the guru. Guru will cure their disease.
我们有这样子的咕噜，这些咕噜呢，有的时候一些生病的人会被他们吸引，咕噜可以帮他们治病。
But in time you get some other disease.
但是过了一阵子，你可能又得了其他的病。
They're not going to save you from old age. They won't save you from death.
但是这个咕噜不会把你从生老病死当中解脱出来，
They also have to die.
因为这个咕噜也要死掉。
So we have to understand the nature of the soul.
所以我们要知道灵魂的本质。
And the real guru will teach you about the soul and the relationship of the soul with the supreme soul.
真正的灵性老师会告诉你灵魂是什么，灵魂和超灵之间的关系是什么。
That there's one supreme Lord and we are all his servants.
有一个至尊主，所有的灵魂都是他的仆人。
But the demonic people, they're asking, make me God.
但是恶魔一样的人，他们请求的是，请让我成为神，
Make me powerful.
让我具有力量，
Give me power. Give me wealth.
给我力量，给我财富。
This is the demoniac nature.
这是他们恶魔的本性。
Okay? So we have to stop here now. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki. Shri Vamana Dvadashi ki. We have some prasadam here to distribute for everyone.